Hey, it's Holly. Welcome to Living It Country. In today's video, we have a Christmas tour you're going to absolutely adore. We have Deanna back from Deevine Home Creations sharing her 2023 Christmas tour. I cannot wait to share this with you guys today. So without further ado, let's get started.
Hey y'all, my name is Deanna from Deevine Home Creations via Instagram, and I'm so excited to share my Christmas 2023 home with you. I believe this is my fourth or fifth Christmas tour with Holly on her Living It Country channel, and I'm always so thrilled to do these with her. So I'm going to start out with my little porch here, and I could not wait to decorate it this year with these adorable items that I received from Plow and Hearth. I think this is my favorite Christmas porch yet. In fact, I know it is. I just love it. Makes me happy. The items I got from Plow and Hearth was this adorable red cardinal pillow and the matching mat here. And then this super cute indoor-outdoor tree. It's got like 11 or so different settings for the pre-lit lights. These candlesticks, which came in a set of 4, I believe. And these little red cardinals came in a set of 4 also. So cute. I put some in my kids' rooms. And then this super cute little snowflake wreath. I just thought it was so unique and different, and I love it. So yeah, this is my favorite Christmas porch yet. I just love it. I walk up, it makes me happy. And another question I get a lot on my porch is about my, some people call it tile. It's not tile, it's concrete that I painted and I stencil it. So it was a great alternative price-wise to getting actual brick paving. So I did this about 3 years ago, I want to say, and yeah, it does have some wear and tear, but overall it's held up really well, and I'm still super happy with it. So I am glad I did it. It was a little bit of a labor of love, but worth it to me. I like it much better than it was. So but yeah, so this is my little porch, and I'll take you on inside and share the rest with you. Okay, so here we are in my little entryway. Welcome to my home. Today I am going to be sharing with you my main downstairs living area, and which includes living room, dining room, entry, a little half bath, and the kitchen. And then I'm going to share my kids' rooms upstairs, including their homeschool playroom. Couple of things you can expect to see a lot of in my home is scripture. We've got scripture everywhere. It's very important to us. And I love supporting small shops and makers. So you'll see a lot of items from small shops and makers. I'm going to try and mention as many of them as I can, because that is something I often get a lot of questions on. So my son, he just loves nutcrackers. My sister-in-law bought that for him. And his name is Guardy, because he's guarding our front door. So cute. And here's my dining room. So as you can see, I did a nutcracker theme for the tablescape. I love doing tablescapes. It's one of my favorite things to do, which I share a lot on Instagram. And I usually do a few within each season. This is my second one this season. The first one was the Names of Christ tablescape. And this one, the nutcracker, is for my son, inspired by him. I love using rub and buff, so these little nutcrackers came in a pack of 5 at Hobby Lobby, and they were just natural wood, and I rub and buffed them with the European gold, and then I added velvet ribbon to make it an ornament. I posted my Nutcracker tablescape recently, and a very common question that I got was about the plaid table runner and the napkins. I love supporting small shops as well as makers, and so these are from a small shop called Piper Classics. Super cute. They have great items, really great items. These white bells are from there as well. I just added the red velvet ribbon. My beloved late mother-in-law created this for us years ago, actually. She's so creative, puts her heart into everything she does, and it's just such a special piece to us. I love having her items around the house. She made this too. I don't know if you can see it because of the light coming in the window, but the gray sign there. It's hard to see, but very creative, talented. So one of my favorite things that I have done this season, actually, and you could do it any season, any time of year, but I have been, I got a couple of frames from Goodwill, so Thrifting, really great price. Like this one I think was only $4. I love the detail on it. I didn't do anything to it. I just kept it as is. And I find art that I like on Etsy for, for digital download, which is only usually like $2, $3. And then I take it to Walgreens and have it blown in poster size, which has been about 60% off every time I've done it. So it's a very inexpensive way to get super cute art for any season. The last couple of years I've been putting the kids' Advent mittens over here in this little hallway, and what I do is I put little clues inside the mitten, and they do a scavenger hunt to find the special surprise or gift that they get for that particular day. So sometimes I do treats like a hot cocoa type thing, or an experience like driving around the neighborhood to look at Christmas lights that night, SeaWorld, something like that. Sometimes it's a small little gift, sometimes it's Christmas books. Sky's the limit, all kinds of different things, but it's definitely been a fun thing for us each year. And this year I added these cards, which they have scriptures on the back side of them that align with this little booklet that I got for them called Adoration at the Manger, which is from Not Consumed Ministries. And I'm so excited about this because every day it aligns with the scripture on these cards. It has a devotional, and it has an activity for the kids to do. So super excited about that. We're really big on making sure that the kids know that Christmas is all about Jesus. And so we try and find fun ways to make it all about him. Tiny little water closet here. I tried to change out the lighting for white lighting, but I didn't have any. So it's a little yellow with these lights, but just to show a couple little touches that I did in here. This green looks crazy with this yellow light, but it's actually a really pretty green. I decided to put my Christmas village here this year. I think I did last year too, actually, but I always change it up just a little. Here is another one of those prints from Etsy and a thrifted frame that I had blown up to create very inexpensive art again. I get a lot of questions on that swan. It is from Antique Farmhouse. And I don't know if you saw the one in my little bathroom. That one is actually vintage concrete that I found at a thrift store. And this one is it's like plaster, I believe, but I absolutely love it. It's so fun to style for the different seasons. I also get a lot of questions on these chairs. I just love the spindle backside and the arms and the legs. You can also get these at Antique Farmhouse. This blanket here, we have I think about 6 of them, different colors. They are literally the softest blanket in the world. And those are from a small shop called Kikeko. Love them, love them, love them so much. And another example of the printed art from Etsy. This frame I actually had already, so I didn't have to thrift it, but same concept. I just love this art piece. It just makes me smile when I look at it. It reminds me of my mother-in-law. She loved ice skating when she was younger. The word art is from a small shop called 12 Timbers. I have a lot of their word art. I have some for the 4th of July. I have some for Valentine's Day. I just love them. Absolutely love them. A little crowded in here with all the chairs and this gigantic ottoman, but it's cozy, and that's what we're all about. I usually put my olive tray away, but I wanted to keep it out and snazz it up a little with some candy canes and red ribbon. I think it fits in just fine. These Names of Christ were actually what I used for my Names of Christ tablescape, and I decided to put them in my tree. I thought they'd look so awesome, and I think that they do. I love them. Those are from a small shop called Lemon Drops and Lilies. And then so I was gonna do a Christmas village on my mantle this year and really try and do something totally different from what I've done in the past. My daughter had the idea of putting my nativity in the center of the mantle, and then she had the idea to put the poinsettias there, my 7-year-old. And I thought it was just such a great idea. I loved it, and I think it turned out beautifully. My little helper. This candelabra from Antique Farmhouse as well. These particular candles that I got don't fit in them very well. I was gonna light it up, but I was a little worried one of the candles might fall out too easily while they're lit, so no lit candelabra today. My mantra is better safe than sorry. I have several of these book page banners, and these are called, these are from a company called, a small shop maker called Bound and Print on Etsy. And she just makes the coolest banners. She takes recycled books and does these cool prints on them. And I have some for all the different seasons. I requested specifically that she did like either old recycled Bible pages or old hymns, and so that's what she did for mine. Love them. To have some vintage sprinkled in throughout the house. I don't have a whole ton, but I love specific pieces just throughout the house. These actually belong to my mother-in-law, and so I just love them. I can't get the big one to work, so I need to try and figure out how to do that. My friend Alicia at the Blessed Peach, she's on Etsy. She makes these towels that are called Stay Put towels. And you can hang them a few different ways, but I just love them because they actually stay put. Imagine that. So my kitchen used to be brown cabinets, white door, the same ugly tile that's in the living room. And that tile was also on the backsplash. So this backsplash is real stone, but it's peel and stick. And so I was very excited to get this on my walls. I think it looks pretty awesome. And it comes in different colors too. I can't think of the business name at the moment, but if you check out my Instagram, you'll find a post with it on there. And yeah, with the floors, I painted and stenciled them about 5 years ago, I think. So they've held up really well. I'd love to get all the floors replaced in here, but for now, it's a good fix. And I did that, I don't know if you noticed in the powder room, I did that in the powder room too. So we are a kid house, so you'll see lots of that kind of stuff here too. So I am going to go ahead and head upstairs and show y'all my kids' rooms, kid spaces. All right, so now I'm going to share my kids' rooms. My favorite. I love their rooms. They're so fun to decorate. This is my daughter's room. And isn't her bed awesome? I think it looks so dreamy. I'd love to have a bed like this when I was little. The bedding she picked out herself, and I think she did such an awesome job. So the bedding is from a company called Levtex Bedding, and they have great bedding, but they especially, well for me, I especially love their Christmas bedding. They have such pretty patterns, and these are two different ones here. And I was having a hard time picking because they have so many cute ones. So my daughter picked this out, and I think she did an awesome job. I think it was the best choice. What I love about their quilt sets, most of them, they have a reversible side with a really cute pattern. And so you can flip it on either side. And then in most cases they have, you know, like the Euro shams to go with it. So cute. Got a lot of stuff over in this corner. Lots of stuff, but still try to sprinkle in little touches of Christmas here and there. Got the little toy nativity set up here. I love this crystal tree, but I'm waiting on a regular Christmas tree because my daughter really wanted to hang a bunch of ornaments, certain ones that she had picked out. So I'll be replacing this soon, but isn't that beautiful? It's from Pottery Barn. It's my sister-in-law's. So my sister-in-law and I go to the vintage market days every year, and there's a particular maker there, a couple, and the husband makes these really awesome lamps out of vintage finds, all kinds of different stuff. And so she's bought several from him, and I bought an old typewriter for my mother-in-law, super cool. And so she just recently bought this one for my daughter. She wants to learn to play violin, and I just thought this was so perfect. Such a cool concept. And that is it. Next, I'll show you my son's room. All right, here is my son's room. When we first created his big boy room, we went with a travel theme, so you'll see lots of trains and planes and stuff like that. And lots of scripture everywhere. Scripture is critical for us. We love being surrounded by his word. Here's another one of those lamps I talked about earlier. Isn't that adorable? So yeah, they just take vintage items and create lamps out of them. And that's one that my sister-in-law got for my son. This wall is peel and stick, believe it or not, and it installed very easily. And it's actually real wood. It's just really thin layers of it. And this map was tiny little pieces too that I had to adhere to the wall. Took forever, but I think it was well worth it. I love it. So here's more of that Levtex bedding I talked about earlier as well. I just love their patterns. I think they are adorable. So cute in my opinion. And this one has the pretty plaid backside. So pretty. And then I just try and sprinkle in that Christmas cheer everywhere. My son created his, or decorated his own Christmas tree, so cute. Lots of planes and dinosaurs and such. This year he became a big fan of nutcrackers. He paid attention to them last year, but this year he's loving them. So we might have to expand his nutcracker collection a little. Is it, my son's room. So if you all have any questions at all, you need links, anything at all like that, just message me through Instagram. Is really the best place to do it. That's most likely where I will see it. And next I'm going to show you their homeschool / playroom. And last but not least is my kids' homeschool / playroom. Another favorite thing is this huge map. So this was a wallpaper mural, and my sister-in-law had the idea to get some yardsticks, stain them, and frame them with that, and I love that idea. I think it turned out really great. These over here are little alphabet scriptures. And that is it. That concludes my tour. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hopefully maybe gave you a little inspiration for your own Christmas decorating or just decor in general. And just remember, if you have any questions, feel free to message me on Instagram. I'd love it if y'all came and gave me a follow. My handle is Deevine, spelled DEEVINE .home.creations. I'd love to see you over there. And yeah, I share a lot of DIYs, a lot of home decor, a lot of small shops, a lot of scripture. So if any of those are things that you love, then come say hello. And I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed Christmas.
I hope you guys all enjoyed today's Christmas home tour. Let me know your favorite part in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in our next video. Bye.